This is day two of reading a book every single day. Today I'm reading The Mountain Is You by Priyana West. I'm currently on chapter 5, and the sub-chapter of this is letting go of unrealistic expectations. You have only reinforced the idea that you cannot be okay until everything is perfect. So basically, I'll tell you my thoughts about the things I read. I'll give you a type of summary of the 10 pages I read every day. Alright. So if yeah, you cannot be okay until everything is perfect. I also think that till now. I don't know how to change that exactly, but at least everyone thinks that if everything is perfect, if you have a lot of money, if you have a lot of fame, or if you look good, if you had a perfect body, everything will be okay. But that is not exactly true, and we know that, but we still try to pursue that, right? Your life will change when you show up exactly as you are without changing a thing about you, and that's life. And I know that that's the really scary thing, but we have to do it to get over ourselves, to get over the fear of being yourself. That's the worst fear you can have. Most of the problems that exist in our lives are distractions from the real problem. True. That is so true. Being perfect is like if we become okay with money, we are onto our bodies. Like, I need a perfect body. And if we're okay with our bodies, we need a perfect relationship. This never ends. This is a never ending cycle. Once you get all the things, then you'll try to make them more better. Like, now I need more money. Now I need more better body. Now I need a more perfect relationship. And the cycle will never end. When you start showing up exactly as you are, you'll cut the bullshit. Right? You are who you are, and you'll improve as you are, right? So you're still in love with who you are right now, and you'll be in more love with the person you will be in a couple of months, in a couple of years, because you're good to yourself. You're showing up exactly as you are, right? The next line is, the goodness of life is no longer reserved for some version of you that will probably never be, right? So we think that life will be good to us if we had a lot of money, if we're famous, if we are jacked, if we're built to our bones, shredded, jacked, good looking, if we have a clear skin. But that's not okay. And the realistic situation is that there's a high chance that you'll never be the person that you think about. So you need to be comfortable with who you are right now. The book says that, and I need to work on that. Then this line will really get you. The universe does not allow perfection. Without breaks and gaps, there would be no growth. Nature depends on imperfection. Fault line makes mountains, star implosion makes supernovas, and death of one season creates the rebirth of the next. Damn, you need to let go of your past to make a future that's better than your past. There is no such thing as perfection in human life. There will be things that will be imperfect for you. That what the book by Brianna West says. I don't fully agree with this yet, but I need to. What leaves the path is clearing the path. There is nothing that you can do to win someone or something that is not meant to be yours. There's a thing known as destiny. And if something is not in your path, not in your destiny, then you'll never get it. Even if it's living in a different country, getting your dream college, getting a girl, getting money, even getting your dream physique. If it's not in your path, it won't be there. All you can do is work for it and leave the rest to dear God. The truth is that when something is right for you, it brings you clarity, and when something is wrong for you, it brings you confusion. It's like in relationships. If you are with the right person, it will bring you clarity. It will motivate you to work hard, be a better version of yourself, and you won't be insecure if you're in a healthy relationship or with a person who's good for you. But on the other hand, on the opposite end of the spectrum, if you're with someone who is wrong for you, you will have anxiety. You'll always be insecure when they're hanging out with your friends. Everything will be wrong for you. So it is what it is. When you fall in love with the wrong person, you are falling in love with the potential as opposed to reality. You'll see what they're doing wrong, but you'll ignore that. You'll try for their potential, like they'll be better in the future, but that never happens. I know what I'm saying, but it is making sense to me right now. You can hinge on a fantasy life in which everything you think you want has taken root in your everyday life. The things that are right for you can be free from you. You don't have to convince them that they're right. Sometimes we get lost in old dreams. We get lost in the lives other wanted us to have. We get stuck on what we thought we should be, what we assumed we would have. We get derailed by all the ideas floating around our heads. Basically, be yourself, do what you want to do. Don't depend on others for their judgment of you. They'll never be they'll never think what is right for you. Even if they're in their good conscience, but that won't be right for you. We do not want what is not right for us. We are just scared to let go of what we believe will make us secure. What is not right for you does not remain with you because you don't want it, and so you don't choose it. You step away when you're ready, you let go when you're able, and you realize all along that all you were really in love with was a little trick of the light that made you feel safe. People are in a relationship right now just to have security, a sense of security, a sense of safety, even if they're with a wrong person. It's just a little trick of light that will make them feel safe. That is making them feel safe. The next part of the chapter is recovering from emotional trauma. Once you are once a traumatic event happen in your life, you become hypersensitive, which means that you'll intend to overthink, overreact, become triggered by innocuous stimuli, personalize neutral situations, and remain in a mental combat mode. You'll see everything as a threat, right? If you have trauma relating to anything, if you have trauma related to being bullied of being fat, you will see every person who is looking at you just a little, not good. You'll be in combat mode. How can he seem like that? Or if someone is trying to give you advice, you will think that he's taunting you in some way. That has happened to me. You are seeing you are in combat mode 24/7, which is not good for you, and it is essentially a potential threat for you. When why trauma tends to have the following impact. Our brain, once you have trauma, your brain stops processing memory fully. It leaves us with fragments of what happened, sometimes contributing to the feeling of dissociation. Often, if someone is traumatized by a relationship they had when they were young, they'll reinvest that energy into valuing being attractive or successful. That's so me. That is so me. To them, they believe that if they are good enough, they can never be denied or rejected again. Damn, that is me. However, we all know that is not how it works. It actually makes us have unhealthy and destructive attachments to this thing. That is me. I need to work on that. But I think being the best version of yourself will help you in many ways of your life because there is a thing known as pretty privilege. If you are the best looking, if you're looking good, if you're fit, people will treat you different. People will treat you differently, and I've seen that. When I was fat, people were treating me like I can't do some shit, right? I can't work hard, and now I'm a little bit fit. I'm still fat, right? Everyone knows that, but they see me differently, and they think that I can work hard now. I mean, can I work hard? The only way you will help your body to return to its actual state is by recreating the feeling of safety that allows you to turn off survival mode and return to normal life. We are in combat mode right now, especially me. I need to be better. I need to be that. I need to be this. But according to Bianca West, I need to switch from survival mode to normal life mode. I think she's partially correct. I'll work on that. Thank you. I was very tired today, so I made this video on bed. I'm so fucking tired. I'll just go to sleep right now. Bye. Thank you.